Jai Shri Shri Radha Gopinath Ki Jai.
Shloka and put us Sriman Rasal Sarambi.
All right.
This shloka.
Shriman Rasarasarambi Vamsi Vatatata Stitaha Karshan Venu Swanirgopi Gopinath Shriyestunaha Gopinath 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 Gopinath.
This Radha Gopinath, this is the Prayojana. We talk about Sambandha, Abhideya, Vishambhar will talk when Radha Govinda will talk, he will talk about the uh, um, Abhideya and Prayojana, aim of this. And Gopinath is the Nath of all the gopis. And this deity was actually carved under the carved during Krishna's great grandson Vajranath. During that time, this deity was given and was found by a great Vaishnava, Paramananda Bhattacharya, right at the Vamsivat tree. This Gopinath deity was found, and Gopinath played his flute and attracted the heart of all the gopis under Vamsivat tree. So right there is a Vamsivat tree. As you go in the Vrindavan, you will find it. Of course, these deities. Now, of course, there is a katha about these Radharanis, because all these deities had no Radharani. So that the deities of Radharanis were brought from the King Prataprudra's son. His name Purushottam Jan, and he had sent the deities of Radharanis because these Goswamis, Radharanis were not worshipping, Radharani were not there, but they were, for them, to Goswamis, Radharani was within their heart, you see. But for the public, they wanted to, so these deities Radharani were brought to worship. Now this is the deity of the Madhu Pandit, who worship this Gopinath with great love and devotion. And of course the Janava Mata is a whole big pastime, and I don't have much time to talk about it. But the Janavi Devi, here it says that Janavi Devi, she came to Vrindavan, and when she came to Vrindavan, she would visit all the temples. And she would cook for the deities. And she would also help to dress the deities. She would cook for all the deities. So she would go to all the temples, and at that time she had also come to the she came to Radha Gopinath temple, and she saw that Gopinath did have a deity of Radharani, but she was just thinking Gopinath is so big and Radharani is so small, they don't match. She saw. But then she was thinking, who am I to say how they should match? So they did not say when she was in temple, but she didn't say anything, she left. But then the deities came in the dream, appeared and said that, no, whatever you're thinking is correct. Radharani is too small for me. This is Gopinath is saying, Radharani is too small for me. You should have another deity made of Srimati Radharani that is harmonious with my size, and you should put her on the lap, and this little Radharani, you should put it on my right hand side. See? And then Radharani appeared in that little deity. Srimati Radharani in that little deity form spoke. She said, whatever my beloved Gopinath has said is correct. That is exactly what I feel, and I wish for you to do. Please do so. So when she went to Bengal, she had now Janavi Devi is none other than Anang Manjari. So she had this Radharani had carved, and they were brought by the boat, and there is whole pastime about it. But anyhow, this Radharani was brought to the Vrindavan, and this Radharani is next to the Krishna. Gopinath was installed there. So um, this is the some of the
Bhaktivinoda Thakur,
passages.
he chants,
Yes.
he sings this beautiful song to Gopinath. He sings, Mama Nivedana Suno Vishayi Durjana Sada Kamarata Kichu Nahi Mora Guna Gopinath. Oh Gopinath, please hear me. Hear my request that I am bound in this material world, this whirlpool of suffering. Please uplift me, attract my mind to you. And in this way, Bhaktivinoda Thakur prays, Gopinath, 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 Gopinath. These are the beautiful deities of Samapriya and Dhruva Maharaj Prabhu. They're worshipped so exquisitely. Each and every little detail of Gopinath attracts our minds, attracts our hearts. Thank you so much for sharing this beautiful darshan. And at this point, my father, he has to go to do artik at the temple. So we thank you, Bhadra Prabhu.
Thank you for allowing me to serve all of you. Thank you for giving me some mercy for allowing me to serve all of you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Everybody give Bhadra Prabhu a big Haribo! Haribo! Virtual Haribos!
So now you have to talk about this.
All right. Jai. We make our way to right in here in the New Raman Reti, right outside of the temple of Gopinath is the temple of Gopeshwar Mahadev, Lord Shiva. Jai. Bum bum, Bholenath, bum bum, Bholenath, bum bum, Bholenath, bum bum. We're entering the temple of Lord Shiva, surrounded by beautiful gardens. Lord Shiva, he was deep in meditation. He wanted to enter into the Rasa Leela of Radha and Krishna. He heard Jai Gopeshwar Mahadev ki Jai. Jai Bam Bholenath Shankar Mahadev. We pray to Mahadev, to Lord Shiva. Srimad Gopeshwaram Vande Shankaram Karunamayam Sarvakleshaharam Devam Vrindaranyam Rati Pradam. We offer our respects to Gopeshwar Mahadev. Shankaram Karunamayam. He removes all disturbances and he is most compassionate. Sarvaklesha Haram Devam. And he bestows attraction to the forests of Vrindavan. Vrindavana Vanipate Jaya Soma Soma Mole Sanaka Sananda Sanatana Naradedyaha Gopeshwara Vrajavilasi Yugangri Padme Prema Prayacha Nirupadi Namo Namaste. Oh, Gopeshwar Mahadev, you who hold the moon on your head, you are the protector. You are the guardian of Vrindavan. You are worshipped by Sanaka Sananda and all of the great sages. Please bestow on us who are having your darshan and who are hearing your glories, please bestow love for Radha and Krishna, the divine couple, within our hearts. You who took the form of a gopi, Lord Shiva, he is the personification of ego. But that personification of ego took the form of a gopi by bathing in the beautiful kund, in the beautiful kund, and coming out as a gopi to enter into the pastimes of Radha and Krishna. Because in the dance of Krishna, there is only one male, there is only one Purusha, and that is Krishna. And so even Shiva, who is the also Mahapurusha, he took the form of a beautiful gopi girl so that he could dance with Radha and Krishna. And of course, his dance style is very unique. And so after some time of his dancing, they said, okay, Gopeshwar Mahadev, okay, you can be the guardian of the dance of the Rasa Mandali. And so the name Gopeshwar, many times the name Gopeshwar is she who is worshipped by the gopis. He who is worshipped by the gopis, right? Because the gopis would also worship this amazing form of Gopeshwar Mahadev. He's still that same form of Gopeshwar Mahadev is in Vrindavan, the one that the gopis worshipped. But we understand that the other meaning of Gopeshwar is he who worships, or she who worships the gopis, she who bows her head at the feet of the gopis. And here we have, we offer our gratitude to Bhakta Chris, who built this temple for Gopeshwar Mahadev. And thank you, Hita, for sharing us beautiful darshan with bael leaves offered to Lord Shiva. Shiva, Shiva, Hara, Hara, 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 Shiva, Shiva, Hara, Hara. Om Namah Shivaya, Bam Bholenath, Shankar Mahadev, Alak Niranjan. Jai Ho, Gopeshwar Mahadev Ki Jai. Thank you so much for this beautiful darshan. As we said earlier, there are 5 guardians who allow us entrance into the land of Vrindavan. We offered our respects to Govardhan. Then we offer our respects now to Lord Shiva, the guardian of the Rasa Mandala. And we remember at this time the Yamuna River, the great river Yamuna. We remember Tulsi Maharani. And we remember the dust and the trees of Vrindavan, by whose grace we can maybe gain entrance in our hearts. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that he says, Mora man Vrindavan, my mind, my heart is Vrindavan. And so by chanting the holy names, we can manifest the abode of Radha and Krishna within our hearts, within our minds.